Here guys, I have my very first game of League of Legends Dominion. I'm playing as Olaf here on the purple team. With me I have one of my friends, the Silver Raven. He's playing as Garen. Mokim, also one of my friends, playing as Brand. Licens, Random, and Katarina. Versus a Jax, a Garen, a Master Yi, also another Olaf, and Rise. This was my very first game of Dominion, and I'm playing Olaf because he's one of my favorite champs. This game I think I started out with a Phage because it's like that's gonna help, and I health pot because I had the money for it. Dominion starts what I can figure out at 1 minute and 20, and then you basically rush out to either this point, or this point. Most commonly is for some of the team to buy boots, either level 2 boots or normal boots with Ghost, and then rush at least 1 or 2 to the top while there's one capping this point as it's the most secure, and the other 2 capping this point and then going to this point. Okay, here we're starting with me and Raven going for this point, the Boneyard, and the other team has Olaf and Rise on the quarry. The refinery has Jax with Garen going and Yi going for the windmill. The first engagement is most likely happening here and up here, which is the most important one. Who the hell gets the windmill has the control in the early game, in my experience. So right now it's very important for them to get as much damage in on this area and killing as many of them as possible, while we're down here trying to push towards the tower. We can't quite go in here without the help of Garen, so I can suppress the tower while he goes for I got hit here, which would stop the channeling, give me a little debuff so I can't cap for like 2 seconds, while while we are chasing here. He's gonna get away, and I have to either go back or heal up using my health pot and Wizard Strikes with the increased lifesteal. The first fight in this game hits around the time when you hit level 2 due to the passive XP gain from the buff. In the middle, at 3 minutes, coming up right here, we have the 2 buff Thunder Shield spawning, which is gonna be a huge buff for whoever is getting it, whoever of the champions getting it. I'm going back here with the new improved enhanced recall. Yeah. Okay, it looks like Lee Sin is creeping out to help up here, where Mogrim just failed. The majority of the battle is gonna take place between these 2 points, and whoever is gonna take top. So, it's actually a quite good strategy to never go more than 3 people together at once, because once you start growing up in groups of 4 and 5, you lose a lot of map control. Where if you were like 4 at the top tower, then they could easily send a single guy down to Boneyard to cap that point, and maybe even a guy to drill, so you can cap those 2 while the other team is just capping this one. You don't double the cap suite when you're 2 persons. You just increase the other one's cap suite by like 35% or so. The minions, however, help a lot, especially those promoted minions who get a huge stack. What I've found to be the best heroes to use in this is either heroes with huge CC to counter melee heroes and tanky DPS heroes like Garen or Olaf, and Jax to a degree, or actually the tanky DPS characters like Garen and Olaf. Due to the amount of damage they can put out, and the amount of beating they can take while they're putting out the damage, they are quite a good choice for the minion. Here I'm getting into a fight with both Olaf and Rise. I'm focusing wrong here. I should have gotten an axe on Olaf before, maybe not throwing as far, but it does allow Garen to pick up the kill. Right here the quest has come up. The quest is a simple quest to cap a point, and the other team has to cap the other point. While you're going for the quest, when you get the quest, you get a damage debuff about the equivalent of the dragon on Twisted Tree Line, or like a minor version of the Baron Nashor buff. This is quite a key element to the game, as taking the buff will help a losing team turn the fight, or in other cases help winning teams get further ahead. As you can see up here, the tickets are slowly draining depending on who's having. We're having a lead right now, but we're bleeding due to the fact that they are ahead. The good thing about tanky DPS characters is that the more people you can keep occupied while killing you is either time your teammates can come to rescue you and get killed, or that your other teammates can push other towers. Like right here, they're pushing for the quest tower, which they're gonna get. Notice the damage buff, 10% increased damage. I'm fighting badly there under the tower without support, while Garen is running after Olaf. This is quite a bad situation for us. We have one down and we're bleeding 2 at a time. It's yeah, 2 at a time, while the other team is 2 ahead. So we got windmill now. They should be able to clean up Garen, and then down here we should be able to get at least 2. Sadly, Brand didn't get his ulti off there, which would have killed them. I'm going for Yi here, and utterly failing with that axe. Right now we are in a bit of a problem. We need to take Boneyard and defend both Dreidel and Windmill in the same time. Another huge thing about this game mode is the fact you have these passive heals, like gives about the same as a heal part, and these speed boost auras, which you run through, and then you get a speed boost, like Yisi's part. As you can see there, you get 30% increased movement speed. That's basically like a ghost. Then he's going through here. He's now taking the Thunder Shield, which when he gets this here, proc a shield, which then hits other targets in the area, and it gives you a shield which gives extra health, basically. So it recharges after 10 seconds. It's not that long of a debuff, but if you use it right, it's quite effective. In this version of LoL Replay, they have actually upgraded the health bar. It's not working completely, but it's better than what it used to be. We just got the minions just capped refinery here, so and Katarina's chasing after Jax. She's probably not gonna get him. The amount of the first item we get for is entropy, which I'm gonna fail to completely at using the active in this game, due to the fact that most of the time I forget that I have it, due to the fact that it's a new item for me. Not like Random Zone, which I'm used to, or Wiggles Lanterns, which is not in this. I found that entropy is quite a nice item for melee DPS players, due to the fact that they can use the ability to chase more easily. You can lock down, you get a nice damage boost with 82 damage over 2.5 seconds. It's only for 5 seconds, but then again it's kind of like Yumi's Ghostblade, which is like 8 seconds on a similar cooldown. So if you pop both of those, you're gonna get a lot of damage on the enemy. Right here we have Boneyard and Corey. We should be taking Drill, maybe right now not Windmill, but might take Windmill. I'm coming in to assist Brand, getting a nice, getting a kill on on Rise, then getting owed by the other Olaf. But Mokum comes in and cleaned him up, but he's most likely, yeah, he's going down. He went down to Jax there. Up here at Windmill, Garen and Katarina's coming in. When a champion is at a tower, it's gonna shoot like a normal tower and a Summoner Swift would do. So right now, what they should do is spread out with so you're on this side, and this side one fighting the guy, and the other guy is channeling. So you you can channel like this without getting hit. While the other guy is, if there's any AoE, he has to either target you, or and thereby not wasting on the guy who's actually targeting you, or he's gonna run to the other side, thus taking more damage from your female. Nice cleanup from Yi there, and it's gonna cap the tower. It's not going that well right now, but can't actually remember if we win this or not. I just went with my first game of Dominion ever. Actually, after this I went for Leona, and I found her to be a quite effective champion in Dominion due to the fact that she has a lot of CC, relative short cooldowns. Oh, then the quest came up again. This time we have to cap the windmill and defend the drill. Due to the fact that that's the only point we have at current time, and there were two pushed at Boneyard to make it an objective. Here's Garrison being used on the enemy nexus. Okay, here I made a mistake. I shouldn't have chased. I should have turned around and hit on Jax, getting some Victor Strike, lifesteal, and from my Vampiric sector. Those 30% lifesteal is gonna help a lot on Jax, and gonna keep myself alive for a bit longer. Katarina here goes for both of them, actually gets them before she gets killed. She might be able to get away from Yi, but I'm not completely sure about it. Well, he just went and died there to the CC. Garen versus Garen. Garen's Raven is pushing the lane. The minions and the minion is not that tough. You have this one melee minion who's quite good, which you can use promote on, and then you have two castle minions. It's not that big of a deal because they give, like, the castle minions give 30 gold each, and the huge minion gives 60 gold. But if you're sitting in a middle lane farming, you're not defending a point, or you're not pushing a point. And this entire game mode I found is more about smaller scale battles, not the huge 5v5, 4v4 battles from Summoner's Rift, but more the smaller ones. You know, like in the lanes, you have those 2-on-2, 3-on-3, maybe 2-on-1 kind of situation. Ooh, that's nice axe there. Where you have one guy running off. Because if you're more, I've probably said this before, but if you're more than 3 people together, it's very easy to lose map control. Here we have 3 people coming up here. We have equivalent 3 people coming down here, or we can't see them. They're probably dead, right? No, they just respawned. They might be coming soon. Fighting Rise here. Some say it's here OP in Dominion. I'm not quite sure about it yet. Might be this Rise is not that good. Which he's kind of failing. Why the hell would he get that many catalyst protector? Speech fail. I do a lot. If you look at the builds here, we have the Sanguine Blade on Garen, which is actually quite a nice item in fights, because you get to stack up the passive. He's most likely building a Frozen Mallet. Brand, we have a Rod of Ages, a Crystal Scepter, and he might be... Oh, he's building a Hextech Revolver. Katarina has Hextech Gunblade and a Crystal Scepter. Myself is using Entropy, Yumi's Ghostblade, Vampiric Scepter, and Berserker's Reef. Personally, I should have gone with the Mercury Threads, due to the fact that we have Jax and Rise with a CC. Here we shouldn't be 2 guys fighting 1 guy. That's overkill. One of us should be on the tower, channeling, while the other guy is killing the last one. This gate mode relies hugely. Oh, I just got altered to the face there. Relies hugely on the ability to clear another to win a fight 1-on-1, 2-on-1. And under the tower you shouldn't go under unless you have a guy to channel while you're fighting the other guy. This the setup of team is quite common, where you have a lot of melee characters and a single ranged character, due to the power that melee characters have currently in Dominion. Like here, the extra damage from the tower is kinda helping Lee Sin surviving, but it's mainly just it allowed Katarina to get in to get an easy pickup kill there, and another easy pickup kill, and then we're able to pick off Jax due to the fact that he's now alone, and we can defend this tower. Garing's coming down. He's going out. We should fight out here, but we should be careful of the respawn times and not going too far up, because around here you get the deadly laser, which hits for a shit ton of damage. So and that's from that statue there, if I remember right. We're going for this point here, so we 4-cap them, and that way we are bleeding their tickets faster, because we need to bleed as many tickets from them as possible right now. So we can get ahead and maybe even win. Up here we can see Yi is trying to get away. He got away. We're capping this point while they're capping down here. There are 3 guys together, which is not that good for capping, due to the fact that you get more out of having one guy here, one guy here, than you have 2 guys in this. It's faster capping, having one of these and capping than having 2 here. It's not a double. As I said earlier, it's only like a 35% increase per person helping, so it's not that much in the end. It's like 3 persons starts to get a waste. However, if you want to get it quicker, you can do it with more, but 1 or 2 should be the max. And right here, they should just get the hell out away. Not fighting unless they're completely sure that you can take them. When here, there are 2 guys going for the Thunder Shield. We got them here. I popped my ult here a bit late there. Missed the axe on a Rise. Rise is going that way. We're chasing here. I saw the Rise is up here, so I got a cap. Seeing the Rise is moving down, I'm gonna throw the axe, hit him with a reckless swing, and finish him off. They just used Garrison on this town, which isn't much of help if you don't have a champion nearby to activate the shooting. Gang went back, so he's around here. And Olaf down here. Right now we should not be going for this tower. We should be going up here, or staying and defending as refinery. So we can keep this tower as long as possible, so the ticket drain of on their team is going down quicker and quicker. Each time a champion gets killed, it also bleeds a few tickets from for your nexus. So getting kills has some potential, but it's not as important as keeping all the points. Right now we are 4-capping them, draining 2. Yeah, draining 2 relatively quickly from their pool, which means that we are able to turn this around. And right now it's almost beyond saving from them, unless they do a split truce with 2 guys here, 3 guys here, or 2 guys here, 3 guys here, taking 2 points, thereby neutralizing 2 points, thereby we're losing our lead. But right now they're wasting their time fighting, and we're just we don't care if they take this point, as long as we are able to keep these guys from taking another point, because they can't reach from here to here and win at the same time. So this is game, and GG, my first Dominion game. I hope you guys liked, and comment if you have any suggestions or criticism. etc. And let's see. So yeah, after editing the video and so forth, I noticed that I didn't have sound on and my cursor was disabled, so a lot of the gesture I made was kind of useless for you guys. But that will be fixed on the next video. And anything else, just leave a comment. If you hate my voice, if you think I talk strange, etc. Just yeah, leave a comment.